Okay, now I had this dope ass idea, man. Now I was watching Marvel Zombies. That's one of my favorite shows for real. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite shows on Disney right now. They brought back the gore and the action was real nasty though. When it came to Namor, Blade, and Ghost. And oh yeah, and the ending fight with Infinite Hulk, even though I feel like they really hold him. Oh yeah, and that final fight when everybody pulled up, Spider-Man, Kamala, Blade, everybody showed up at the final line. Man, that was one of the best ones, man. That was one of the best ones. Even though everyone got obliterated and eviscerated, man, that kind of hurt. I thought they were really gonna win, but nah, nah. Now my idea was basically if I had a few of my characters pull up to help the final line and defend and hope. Now my idea was I will probably use three regulars and then one main big buster out of my universe because sometimes people be making characters. They just want everyone to be like extra OP for no reason. But no. I'm thinking of using like some of my street level characters along with one buster. You know what I mean? All right, now my first pick is gonna be Grant, King of the Earthbound Rubens in my universe. Natural Earthbenders. Like when I say natural, I mean like it's a part of their biology. And with King Grant, his extends way further and wider out. Now if I could put it in measurements, I would say about at least like 10 football field. That's how massive his earthbender can really get. So with him out there defending Hulk, there wouldn't be no zombies that could really get towards him, especially any of the regular ones now, because he can like split the earth right up under them, or even just raise it up just to keep the giant zombies above him now. He would mainly be out there when it comes to defense, and when they get close, that's where he gets real nasty with them. Now for my second pick is gonna be Bunny the Huntress. She's an intergalactic bounty hunter as well as the first mutant in my universe. Now she's an actual natural born mutant, like her mother's human and her father is this humanoid bunny. So with those genes, her base stats are boosted, like her strength, speed, as well as all her five senses are very up there. So when she's on the field, she won't be really getting touched because she is quick, is strong as hell. But what makes her very dangerous is her elemental ray. Now, that's one of her strongest weapons she uses. Now, that gun allows her to convert any energy that's put into it into ammunition, like ice, earth, lightning, almost anything she can put into there. Even metal, she can make piercing rounds out of any metal she stuffs into the gun now. And with her being on the field fighting alongside Grant, he's gonna be feeding her infinite amount of cosmic energy. And with his ability to also manifest Sunstone, yeah, she's gonna be blowing through waves of them. She even when it comes to the giant zombies, she's gonna be melting to the bone. Shit, even melting the bone. Cause that's how powerful the ray is. On top of that, King Grant's cosmic energy is very high, very powerful now. And on top of that, there is no cooldown to her elemental ray, so she's gonna be just constantly blasting. And with the amount of zombies out at that final fight, she's gonna be working almost the entire time. Now, my third pick is gonna be Salim, one of my Anima Knights, the Anima Panther at that. Mastery at shadow powers as well as prayers from the sun god, since that's who he prays to. He's also a master at stealth. You cannot hear him coming, let alone see him coming. Pause. Big pause. Now with him on the field, he's gonna be able to take out huge waves with just like one swipe as it is. But with his shadow abilities, he'll be able to just transport them away, or not even that. He could just slice them with his shadow abilities. Now, if I was to include the prayers from the sun god he weaponizes, he basically has the power to light his shadows on fire as well. So the entire field will just be gaped in flames, burning down zombies as well. He will be able to take on Thor and some of the Asgardian zombies that pull up. Now, I'm not saying he would have beat Thor, but he would have had Thor at a standstill. Thor would not be able to reach Hulk with Salim on that field. Now my heavy hitter for this team was really gonna carry. It's gonna be Farlana. She's a samurai, witch, and a skinwalker. So her powers consist of chaos magic, very destructive, as well as body transmutation abilities. Now, with that being, that keeps her from getting infected, from even getting scratched or bit. So, like, I mean, let's say if a zombie does get a scratch off, her body is just gonna purge the infection way up out of her. And she will also be able to, like, how do I say this? How do I say this? Disrupt the mind control Wanda has over the zombies, and as well as she can buff her teammates as well with her magic. Now, I put her on the field because she would definitely keep Wanda at bay. Now, anything Wanda throws, yeah, Farlana's gonna be able to just like wipe through it as well, or even just purge it on top of that. Now, in my story, Farlana usually has to nerf herself so she doesn't like destroy the entire reality of wherever she's at. But when it comes to this battle, she's gonna go all out, honestly, because I mean it's Wanda, so I mean you can't really hold back when it comes to Wanda now. And with her being like unaffected by a lot of the shit that Wanda can throw at her, this is actually gonna be a piece of cake. I would go as far as to say what they would have won that battle with Farlana on that team. Now, this not saying that Wanda would be easy work, but when it comes to Farlana, yeah, she's gonna be easy eats, easy pickings now. And with that being said, yeah, this comes to a conclusion because yeah, my team would have wiped out the entire field. And I mean, Wanda would have been on her knees, on begging, like, oh man, don't do this, don't do this. Oh man, I want Vision or my kids or whatever the fucking reason she was for even starting that bullshit. But oh yeah, that's my team. They win off rips. Oh yeah, and before I end this video, I do want to say I have two mangas out on Global Comics, Hive Rebellion and Tales of Entity. They're both free. I do want to say, like, please check them out if you get the chance, cause they're fire. They're fire. I'm letting you know they are fire, man. And with that, I'm gonna conclude this, and I don't even know if I said the word right, but I'm out, y'all.